What's good? What's happening? What's cracking, everybody? It's your boy Kiji, and I am back with another video. Today we have the showcase for Accelerate. However, there was a move that I missed in Upgrade Showcase. It's not a big move, but I kind of wanted to knock that out before we got to Accelerate Showcase. So when I do reshape, see, I got my big fist now. If I press the middle scroll mouse button, which is the middle mouse button, I can like do a slam and turn my fist into like those giant like hammers. It's kind of got a long cooldown. I can't do it. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it has a decently long cooldown, but I literally just discovered that not too long ago. I did not know that was a thing. I didn't even think to press the middle mouse button. That goes back to show you how involved and how detailed these characters are. But let's jump into the main event, Accelerate. All right, now Accelerate is one of my favorite personal aliens from the entire like Ben 10 series. I believe he was probably like my favorite growing up watching the original series. He's always been cool, super fast. Like characters with super speed are always just like cool, you know. Like I like the Flash, you know. I like Accelerate. Quicksilver is pretty dope. Even characters whose like super speed isn't their main powers, like Superman. Like they're always been cool to me. So, but Accelerate's awesome in this game. He's actually one of the more like thought out and detailed characters. He has a lot of stuff. Like, don't be surprised if I missed another move. Honestly, don't be surprised if I miss a move for every character in this game, because there's just a lot going on with each one of these characters that aren't explicitly stated in by the game. So Accelerate, if I press G, I put his mask on and off. There is actually a benefit to doing this. While running with his mask off, you gain the ability to wall run. Let me see if I can get that going. There we go. You can run up walls. Now there's like little ridges and stuff in the way, but you gotta be a little. Here we go. So yeah, you can wall run using Accelerate if you do not have your mask on. However, you can put your mask on and you get to run a little bit faster. So you're not able to run on walls, but you're able to traverse the ground a lot faster. And it also helps with a new move that I'm about to show you guys in a second. So Accelerate has this really cool ability that a lot of people like have trouble doing, and it can get buggy sometimes, but it is really neat if you can do it. It's better to do a shift lock. So if you yeah, see, it just glitched right there. If you run around like this, W, A, S, and D in a circle, in a small circle, you can create a tornado, which is super awesome. There's no perk you need to do this. There's nothing you need to unlock. From the point you turn into Accelerate and activate this alien, you can create a tornado. Another cool thing is Heat Blast can actually set those tornadoes on fire. So that is really awesome. One of my favorite features of this game is it's kind of like, you don't use it often in combat. You kind of have to like take time off to actually think about like, okay, let me run around in a circle really quick. But in the middle of a fight, it's not easy to do that because the enemies will not give you time to breathe, or another player won't give you time to breathe to do that. And it also stays in one place. So if they don't get hit by it, they'll be able to just walk out of it. So next we actually have Accelerate's basic moves, or I would say just his basic abilities. You can see Z, ramp up, X, kick barrage, and C, accelerate. So ramp up is you press Z and you go into like this dash mode, right? And you basically stay in this mode until you come into contact with an enemy or some piece of building or terrain. So you can, like I said, just hold it like this and just run around. Let me actually see if I can get an enemy to spawn right here. No enemy to spawn. Okay, I'll just hit a building then. Boom. Okay. Oh, there they are. As soon as I missed. Okay. So you see the building. It was a shockwave. Now the move doesn't do a lot of damage. However, it is good for getting enemies off of you. Accelerate excels in mobile combat, staying on the move. If I run up these guys running up on me right now, let me get them to move away from that car. Boom. Now one of them ran away. Now, like I say, Accelerate, he's fast, so I don't want these guys to hit me. He does not have a lot of health. He's kind of he's a glass cannon almost. He does, like I said, he doesn't do a lot of damage, but he does have really good utility in his attacks. So that's ramp up. Now, another cool feature of ramp up. Now, I just tapped it and went into that mode, but if you hold it, the longer you hold the attack, kind of glitched out there. Hold on, let me run into something, because it can glitch. So let me run into this real quick. Okay, so let me wait for the cooldown. The cooldown used to be a lot quicker. They actually recently nerfed it because it was kind of crazy. People were able to abuse ramp up and just repeatedly just dash into somebody and knock them off balance. But if I hold this, and then do it, I can run a lot faster. Ramp up goes way faster. I don't know if it caps out at a certain speed, but you see I'm traversing the map so much faster than I was. And you can use this for traversal. You don't have to like use it for combat. You can use it for traversal. I believe those enemies despawn, so I'm just gonna go ahead and hit a building. Boom. Now I also don't know if damage increases or with how long you charge it. I believe it's only just the speed and the knockback. Maybe the knockback stays the same, but I think I know the speed for a fact increases the longer you hold it. And the next we have kick barrage. You tap X. This is exactly what it sounds like. It's a barrage of high speed kicks. Now this move is essential to Accelerate's entire kit. So if I were to press so Accelerate kind of dashes me forward by itself, right? So if I were to press kick barrage and then Accelerate, he does an extended kick barrage for more damage. Okay, if I were to do ramp up and then Accelerate, I go even faster. So I can make myself, even with the ramp up, I can accelerate the ramp up and go even faster, and then kind of initiate like this dash sequence, right? So Accelerate has a lot of like options and in ways you can attack someone. Yeah, and he's fast. He like they did not shy away from, like, when you first play as him, you're like, okay, maybe he can be a little faster, but it's like, no, once you get to playing as him, he's like, okay, no, this guy is fast, and he can fight fast, and he can move fast. Last but not least, Accelerate has probably one of the coolest secret attacks. It's in the game. It's called the enhanced flying kick, but a lot of people in the community like to call it the Black Flash because it resembles a Black Flash from the anime Jujutsu Kaisen. So if I were to press, let me see if I can get this right, Z, then C, then X. I missed. Oh wait, no, I got him. So if you press ramp up, then kick barrage, oh sorry, then ramp up, then Accelerate, then kick barrage, you initiate an enhanced flying kick, which is a super fast, powerful attack that'll knock an enemy off balance. Now, it does pretty good damage. There's other, like, Accelerate's not the highest damaging character, but there we go. That was a beautiful one right there. Okay, he's not the, see, I hit them, but they didn't really take that much damage. Like I said, it's good, but it's nothing to write home about damage-wise, but it's really cool to hit every time you do hit it. So let's see if I can fight these guys using all the stuff that I just used. So let's go ramp up. And you see they got their aerial combos. I gotta be careful for them not to combo me. There's a little bit of lag there. Whoa, a little bit of lag. Whoa. All right, back up. Ramp up again. Okay, I don't have it. Kick barrage, enhanced kick barrage. Yeah, see how I just kind of like mowed a little bit his health down. Ramp up, got him out of there. Ooh. Let me get out of here. All right, so let me actually see if I can get them to walk into a tornado. Do I have enough time? Actually, I'll do it right here. Dang, nah, I got people. Come on. Knock me out of it. Wait, I can see if I can get that. I think I can get that. Hold on. Dang. Sometimes it bugs and you lose all your speed. Something I really. There we go. And they get caught up in the tornado, and it does pretty good damage, all things considered. Like it's actually a decent damaging attack. It's just you gotta lead. These NPCs will follow you anywhere, so you kind of just gotta lead them into it. Okay, let's see if I get a Black Flash on these guys. C X. Whoa. Okay. Let's do a barrage kick and finish that. And then you actually, I'm gonna hit you with a fully charged ramp up, or a charged ramp up. Hold that. Let go. He died. Okay. Maybe it does increase the damage, but that is Accelerate. Like I said, one of the coolest aliens, one of my favorite aliens. I really like. Now this is his Ben 10,000 design. Normally he would look more like traditional Accelerate, but this is the Ben 10,000 version since that's the watch I have. Also there are different colored variants like with other aliens as well. I don't know if I mentioned that in the past videos. Different aliens can come with different variants that have different colorways. Accelerate is one of them. However, I believe the 10K variant does not use the colorway. Some of them do, some of them don't. Like my forearms does, but this Accelerate does not. The mask also looks a little bit different. He actually looks really good. Like this model is just awesome. Yeah, and that is Accelerate. Hopefully I did not miss anything with him. I ramped up Accelerate. I accelerated the Kick Barrage. I did the Black Flash. Yeah, I think I got everything. And I also did the Tornado. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. If there's anything that I missed, let me just start asking that you guys to let me know. If there's anything that I missed on this character, because there, like I said, there's a lot of things that are not listed that I might not even know about myself. This game is so new, it's so fresh, and these characters are very detailed. Let me know in the comments down below. If you like this, go ahead and leave a like. If you want to see more, go ahead and subscribe. It's been Kiji, and I will see you guys later. Peace.